you're not a fan. Listen, baby, this a Lamborghini, not a Benz. Don't try to come around looking for love, it's not here. Anytime you hit me, I was never not
Episode
there.
13.
I don't wanna fight, I wanna take you to Chanel. Can I tell you something? I just hope you never tell. I said you was a dub, I meant to say you was a 10. I don't wanna do this shit again, oh man. I don't wanna do this shit again, not again. Listen, baby, this a Lamborghini, not a Benz. I don't even get the time to fuck you on the weekends. Anytime you pull up on me, baby, it's a secret. I don't wanna fight, I wanna fuck you in Chanel. At least you can never tell me that I'm not real.
How y'all feeling out there? Episode 13.
I know they wanna score me, I'm playing defense.
I don't wanna fight, I just wanna fuck you in Chanel.
My niggas stay away from the jakes. Heard them talking about they wanna put my name on the plate, but I ain't one. I just hope you niggas wear a hoodie when the rain comes. I just hope you niggas don't think you really stainless. I just hope you niggas don't ever change on me.
How y'all feeling?
Really think you so official, I'm the same one. They been telling
feeling
me
good, I'm feeling great.
since I came up.
I'm feeling
It's the cool
fucking great.
table with Tay, Tracy, and Mike. Pull up a seat.
Yo, I keep forgetting about that.
I know, I
You
love
forget
that
about the
little
drop.
Yeah, I love that.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Episode
13,
okay,
man.
Okay. We are the cool table. I am Tay, a.k.a. Finesse the Great, a.k.a. Mr. Underdog. To my right is Mike. To my left is Tracy.
What's good?
Hey, y'all.
Ah, man, you know what? I got a lot of shit on my mind, but we gonna get through it. Let's talk about some real shit. Now, first of all, how was your weekend? How was your birthday weekend, Mike?
My weekend was great, man. I definitely enjoyed myself. I drank a lot. As y'all see, I got water today. I'm not drinking nothing today.
Mike,
I'm detoxing.
how was your weekend?
It was great. I enjoyed myself, had family, friends.
I had fun.
Food, drinks, karaoke, games. We did everything, man.
And listen, like when y'all see Mike and Mike on here, he talking so elegant, you know. He talking so, you know, he talking real facts. I mean, like, yeah, this guy's a smart guy. Like he's responsible, you know.
He's all those things.
He's a voter, you know.
Yeah, I'm voting.
But listen,
Hank.
we call him Hank. When he drinks, he turns into Hank. And he's a sight to see, bro.
If you never seen me, myself, and Irene, go make sure you go watch that.
God. No, all right. So we had a good night.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think I left like 2 a.m.
Yeah, and I left right after you.
Yeah, okay. So
Like 2.
fast forward to yesterday.
Nah, we ain't gonna get there yesterday.
Y'all went out yesterday?
Let's talk about yesterday.
Yeah, I went out to happy hour by myself, and then Tay met me over at happy hour.
Let's
Oh,
talk about
God.
yesterday.
You did say you were gonna start going out by yourself.
Yeah, but I drank way too much because it was my birthday. And I'm never drinking like that again.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Hank was on full effect yesterday. Can I say, listen, let me say something. When you was drinking, right?
This was happy hour?
Oh my God.
I started at like 3 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Wait, did y'all go to the spot that you was telling me about?
Nah, it was closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
We
closed.
went to a couple
Yeah, a lot of
spots.
places out here are closed on Mondays or Monday and Tuesday.
So
I
we went
found
to
out.
Cinnabar, and then we went to Valari's.
Yeah.
And when we went to Valari's, my man just went wasted. But, you know, when Mike drinking, right, Mike talks, right? And Mike talks a little loud. And, like, it's like everybody can hear him, which is cool. You know, we wasn't talking nothing crazy. But it was this old white lady next to him. I mean, she was, like, old. And she was, like, she could be a sweetheart. So I'm not going to, like, try to bash her or anything like that. But she was far from my type. And Mike talking, right? And she was like, I hear, right? I'm like not listening, but I'm listening. And I heard, like, what's his name? She was like, oh, he's like, that's Dante.
Oh, stop.
Like, is he single? He's like, yeah.
Mike
I'm like,
is messed up.
nigga. So all night, not all night, but for the most time, this lady just kept like trying to talk to me. Not like, you know, flirt with me and nothing like, but she was like flirting with me a little bit. And I'm like, yo, why would this nigga say that? Why would he? He like, yeah, he's single. I'm like, nigga, why would you lie and say that? So Yeah, Mike got trashed, man, and I got my boy home. Got him home safe.
Got me home safe.
Then when we
did you
pulled
get
up to
her
his
number?
house, come on. Stop it. Now she tried to make she tried to say something about Muslims.
Who? Oh,
Oh, she did? I don't
So the
know.
Wait,
guy,
she was
it was
drinking?
no, yeah. So the black guy, apparently they were talking. Like there's another guy who was standing up behind us, and he was talking to them. Not you, Mike. Mike was blasted, but and I don't know what they were talking about. So I guess when he walked away, and she was like, something. Y'all ain't Muslim, right? And I was like, yeah, I am. And like her whole face was like, so she was like, Dante, come here. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she came to me and she was like, can I ask you a question? I said, what? She's like, can a white person be Muslim? I said, yes. She's like, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. White people can be Muslim. I said, yeah, as long as you take your shahada, you know, and you believe in Allah, sure, you know, and practice.
In the bar, this is what
No,
she
but I'm
said
just saying,
to
like
y'all.
I think she thought that she offended me, so she tried to like talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not offended, you know. But anyway, but Mike was blasting. I took my boy home. We get to the house. He was like, we gonna take some shots. I said, no, the hell we not.
Oh God.
Yeah, you left your pizza in my back seat.
I know, bro. I had to drive him home.
Yeah.
I left my car, so I had to drive him home. But yeah, so Mike, happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Y'all want to get it?
so anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about?
No, I just had fun at the party the
Go
other
out
night.
with your friends.
Shut up. No, I had fun at the party the other night.
Hey, yo,
that was all I did.
Not to cut you off, but Jada and Joe, Fat Joe show is one of the funniest shows.
I still
out
haven't.
there.
I still ain't catch an
And
episode.
this
haven't
nigga,
seen it.
Fat Joe, is Capadonna, bro.
Yeah, I be
This
seeing the clips.
nigga-
I be seeing the clips.
Yo, he's so funny. Like, he makes the show because Jada gets is like, what is he talking about? You know how Jada be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this nigga crazy. Like, Jada,
Yeah.
like, Jada know he capping.
So what made you think about Fat Joe just now?
because he was
That's
asking about your
boo,
friend.
nigga.
Yo, stop it.
I'm surprised you ain't subscribed. Like and subscribe and share.
Everybody sends me Fat Joe clips now of him lying.
Nah,
I'm
BD
like,
sent me
okay, I
a
just-
BD sent me he like
I didn't know
Ricky
this
Lake
was
nigga.
I'm like, I didn't know he was a liar. Okay?
I don't think he a lie. I think he over exaggerate. But somebody called him out too. He was like, Sam Shamgard.
Oh, okay.
He was like, yeah, Shamgard was on a block, you know, drinking and stuff like that, and da da da. And Shamgard made a post like, I love my bro Fat Joe and everything, but I think he got the story confused. I don't know. He messed up the story. Like, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I never did. So, you know, Fat Joe just be talking, bro. I'm pretty sure he got a lot of stories. He's been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
That's
So-
forever, yeah.
And I like hearing his stories. You know, he a little.
When he don't
exaggerate.
exaggerate though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
exaggerate a lot, bro. That shit, he robbed his wole high school in the
I
gym
know.
class. That shit.
I
my
had them helping me with the coats and all that.
70
Remember that?
people.
Yeah.
He said, yo, he said I was in the. He said he talking about how he fought this dude in the bathroom, right? He was like, he said something to me like, yo, I can't believe they let you in. He was like, what? He said, yeah, I couldn't let you in. He said, yo, right then I slapped his cheeks. Jada was like, what? He slapped his cheeks. But he don't know. Like,
Yeah,
he don't
yeah.
say that, yo. I was dying laughing. Like, this nigga just be, he talking about
he
eating
just be
glizzies.
talking.
So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a glizzy. What he say? He's a serious glizzy eater.
Yeah, I saw the clip of that.
Yo, they were like
He's
one of the funny podcasts.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Oh man.
Since we've been doing our podcast, like the only podcast I really was watching like that was Joe Budden podcast, and I'm so far behind on that
man.
now.
Nah, he was talking
Yeah,
about
I
Joe.
don't
I give a shout out to Joe because Joe is like one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah,
One of my favorite people. But he had on his last podcast, he was talking about his girl's son and how they went out to Turks and Caicos.
oh yeah. See, I ain't up there
He
yet.
had the dinner and her son got Tourette's.
Oh yeah.
Football player.
Oh, he got Tourette's.
He was like when he get excited, he's
What?
I gotta see that
He was
episode.
like, "Fuck your father, fuck him." Just going on, fuck you.
How old is he?
Yo, bro, he played football. Like he's
And
like
he's-
about to go to college.
Yeah, he about to go to
wow.
college.
Yeah, I've heard him
Oh
talk
man,
about
I was
that.
dying laughing, yo. I
That
was
he
dying
was
laughing,
going to
yo.
college, but I didn't know.
Nah,
he
it's not
had
nothing
Tourette's.
funny, but the way he, Joe, like so
Yeah.
animated, bro. He had me in tears, bro.
Yeah, I'm like 4 or 5 episodes behind, man. I used to watch it as soon as it dropped all the time, and like since we've been doing our pod, I've been falling behind.
But I want to give a shout out to Joe. Like, I want to really give a shout out to Joe. He really is a pioneer in this game, and people do study Joe and don't give him his props. The way
that was the first podcast I ever watched.
Man,
I ever listened to.
You would think like the nigga wouldn't bounce back at the Royal Mall, but the way he can just
the way he pivoted.
Yo, Joe Joe is like a Joe is a tornado. Like, he'll build up a house and look pretty, and he'll tear that bitch down.
Yep.
Like everything, like even in his music career, like he could have been so far ahead, but he's just so stubborn,
self-destructive.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like every time he does something, I'm just like, come on, Joe, you got a good thing going. Like, please don't fuck this up. And boom, he does it, but he always bounced back. And like, this is just a testament of how, like, it don't matter how many times you make a mistake, you know, you gonna learn from it, and as long as you learn from it, you gonna always reinvent yourself and get better and change the narrative, because the narrative, nobody could work with Joe. Joe was hard to work with. Joe was stubborn. Joe was this. Joe was that. But now everybody looking at Joe, and they forgot about that.
Yeah.
You see how
I don't think they forgot about it, but
they know. But I'm just saying, like, now they look at Joe as more so the podcasters than an artist. I still look at Joe as an artist.
Yeah.
Like, he's still one of my favorite rappers, one of my favorite songs, whatever it takes. Like, that's one of my favorite songs by him.
I always used to listen to Joe.
Just seeing him, and what I guess we all birthed from him. Watching him with his friends. Like I said, Royal Mall, when he left Royal Mall, I was kind of mad at Joe because I like Royal Mall.
Yeah.
And Joe.
Yeah, I liked how they were together.
I like how they was more,
and the crazy thing, I never even noticed the tension and none of that.
No,
I never noticed.
That's what I'm saying. You don't notice, but
I guess the people that was there knew because they knew what was going on. But I never.
Right.
When I heard of it, I'm like, yo, I had no idea.
But you know what's so great about it? And if you want to look at it like this, with Roy and Maul, they was too young. Well, Maul not young, but they were single. They had no kids. Joe was more of a seasonal person who been in the game, and the new cast are more grown.
Yeah.
More my type of thinking and speed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they got kids. They more relatable.
Yeah.
Business
and
owners.
There's so many more of them. It's a
you got
bigger
Mark
dynamic.
Lamar. Mark Lamar.
That was a great addition, bro. Yeah, I like Mark Lamar.
Melissa Ford put some, like, she fights for her attention, but she's a big plus to that.
Yeah.
She is.
To that man dynamic pod. And even with Queen Flip, when he got there, I was like, I don't know how this is going to work.
Me too, because like he was
like,
always
he was like, he was so,
skits and
like, then he was like argumental, and then he was like kind of controlling. You could tell when somebody came for something that already had it, and then come in and try to share the same sun with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to share that when you always shine under the sun by yourself. So he get on that pod, and it's like all those microphones, and for him to make that shit mesh and control
like
it.
7, 8 people sometimes.
And just still be
in control.
Be in control and still be entertaining. And and the Patreon, like they say he's like the #1 dude over there. So I gotta give a round of applause for him.
Yeah, definitely.
That is something that everybody should look up to. And that's just to say, like, in culture, he wasn't like the biggest in rap, but he is the biggest in pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the first podcast. I didn't even know what a podcast was until I saw it. I'm just a Joe Budden fan, so I was like, oh, I'm going to check out this podcast. You know what I mean?
I just sit in my kitchen on my stool and drink Amsterdam and listen to his podcast.
Amsterdam, yeah.
And that's what he was doing once a week.
Yeah, I remember.
So even with
Peter Rosenberg and Marty with the Body.
Yeah, exactly.
He definitely, like, if you like you said, so many different personalities, right? And then him adding Mark to the to the podcast, it's like I think he's smart in a way that he's smart at bringing everybody has a different perspective, a different, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just felt like he was smart with, and it was very, like, strategic.
He didn't sell himself out for, like, ads. I mean, now he do the
Prize Picks.
I want to get into that also. But I'm gonna finish, giving him his praise because, like I said, Joe is somebody who, when I was in high school, kinda, I would say not kinda, he did kinda mold my childhood. Like hearing a vulnerable man rap about him being homeless, him being on PCP, him, him and his father, you kind of got a relationship with him.
You know his whole story.
I knew about Joe Budden before
all his relationships.
The mass of people know Joe Budden. Like Joe Budden is a very vulnerable person, and a lot of rappers are not like that. More rappers can be vulnerable and get to know a person that can change your fan base, and that's why Joe got a core fan base.
Yeah,
because he don't care. Like
he don't care
you
how
can't
you
embarrass
how you
him.
look at him.
I know he talks about himself.
He talks about himself like
when he ran into 50 at the game.
He does the Eminem thing. I'm gonna tell you about myself, so you can't diss me.
Yeah.
But so like I said, he didn't sell himself. He didn't grab every deal that came. He turned down multiple deals. He didn't sell his IP.
Yep.
He kept creative control, and he just trust me. And people who trust him, and look where he at.
Yeah, well, he learned from the music business of being in fucked up deals his whole
and when
career.
you don't know exactly, and then also having give his partner
Ian.
You gotta have that partner that understand your vision, and that can take you a long way, especially in a business. I guess Ian take care of a lot of business.
Ian's the business side.
But Parks being a good engineer, being there.
Yep.
So I give everybody on that. But this
Parks was his engineer from recording music,
from Loose Quarter and all that. But I would say he stood on integrity, and it paid off in the long run.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, when most people coming again, I need the money. They're gonna take anything, and then
they'll take whatever you throw at them.
When you ever watch some podcasts or something like that, and you see every minute is a goddamn ad.
Yeah.
Ad.
And if it's a podcast like that, I don't watch it.
I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I got YouTube Premium, so I don't watch ads anyway. But sometimes they got podcasts where they got the ads in there, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to watch you no more because I paid to not hear it.
Yeah.
Except for Joe, and I like Joe because I'm a big fan of him. But shout out to him, shout out to Nori, shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game. I see Cam and Cam Newton and Gilly got into it.
Oh yeah.
Over the weekend. And Johnny Manziel, I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know. Why he put himself in there?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say one thing about Gilly. I like Gilly, but I think I admire Wallow more. Not saying that they both don't play a big role inside the podcast game.
Yeah,
but I think Wallow had more of the offer because he had 20 years behind the jail and he came home and had a plan. And Gilly just had the name and recognition, and they built something. And I think Gilly just had a birthday.
Yeah, his birthday's around mine.
He live in Jersey. They set in Jersey somewhere.
They live in Jersey.
Yeah,
he live not too far from there.
Yeah, so he gave him 50,000 or 49,000. I just love their bond, but I think sometimes Gilly can be too aggressive. I think you're 49 years old, and I hear him like, nigga, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm like,
and niggas still think he's 20.
Yeah, 49 years old, and listen, Gilly, I love Gilly. Gilly probably 160 pounds.
He's another rapper I always
Cam
like.
Newton is 6'8".
6'8"?
Nah, he 6'4".
Oh my damn! She said,
No, I didn't. Shut up. No, I didn't know he was 6'8".
Nah, I think he 6'4", 6'5".
No, he 6'6".
Yeah,
that nigga tall. 6'6", 240, 280. Quarterback,
dressing
bro.
like somebody's grandma.
But guess what? You see how he manhandled those 6 niggas?
He do be dressing crazy.
He beat 6 niggas up at one time.
Who?
Cam Newton.
Cam dressed like somebody's aunt.
He got that Andre 3000 swag, man.
Yeah,
his way more weird. I don't know where he be. He be wearing the stars and all that.
And a Wawa, getting a coffee, yo. I swear,
he be walking through New York playing the flute.
I be seeing Beanie Siegel sometimes.
Shut up.
Nah, he was.
Yo, he do.
He was walking around New York just playing the flute. He had a flute album.
Yeah, I know that, but the way you said it, like he just be walking around New York playing the flute.
Yeah, mad people seen him doing it. Like J. Cole was just riding a bike around New York.
Nah, he always riding the fucking click it on, click it off. Give me a second.
Oh, the camera cut off?
Hold on, guys. Pause for a second. I'm about to say, because I can tell you how to turn it back on. All right. Yeah, Cam Newton always riding. Not Cam Newton. J. Cole.
Talking to the mic.
J. Cole and Kendrick. He always catch him riding the bike somewhere. My bad. We got a little. Anyway, let's talk about.
Let's get into that Shannon Sharpe, man. That settlement.
You know something?
Shorty just got generational wealth. Generational wealth.
I mean.
And she retired from her OnlyFans.
Of course.
Like, you know that was the play all along. Like, she should go to jail, bruh.
Why she should go to jail?
Because that's robbery.
Because, man.
No, she shouldn't.
Nobody don't believe that he really did that stuff to her.
It don't matter. He should have been smarter.
Yeah, you can't mess with the 20-something-year-old, 19-year-old, whoever she was at the gym. Like, that's just not smart.
They were both predators, so she just was better at the game. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he did make a stupid decision. You can't mess with the young girl at the gym. That's just dumb.
At the gym. Not the young girl at the gym. The young girl on OnlyFans, that was...
I mean, well, he probably met her at the gym, then realized she had an OnlyFans. That's what I'm saying. From the beginning, it just wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, she was once those texts was coming through and she was trying to incriminate him through the text message. Like,
oh, yeah.
You should have known right then and there. But, you know what, ego be playing a part in a lot of people's downfall.
Shannon comes off as a, can I say this? Comes off like a dumb country.
He does.
Bumpkin.
Yeah, he does come off that way.
Because he do goofy shit, bro.
Well,
like,
you seen his electric slide?
Yo, just the way he like
his electric slide told it off.
He's doing an electric slide.
Yeah, you gotta see that video.
Like you know, not take away what he done and he in the Hall of Fame and you know his shows and everything like that. But he take me for a nigga that is retarded, bro.
Not retarded.
No, I'm gonna say why retarded. Because
he
does stupid shit.
He's just corny.
Yes, like how you not know that you record yourself having sex and upload it? Then
he's corny and thirsty.
Yeah. Well, like I said, he probably got women because he was an athlete, but like probably when he was younger, he didn't get women, and it's just I don't get it, man.
You know what it seemed like? This is me, my opinion. I feel like he was horrible to women at one point in his life. Because it's women that come out saying some shit, and I just think that it's karma. Like, I think all the shit's coming back.
I haven't heard anything else about him.
Yeah, he got another lawsuit coming with another girl.
You got talking to Mike.
He got another girl that said an old assistant, an old ex-wife or something like that. Like, he take me for a nigga to like, and he said it like, especially when you're 50-something years old and you've been climbing the ranks of like television and like you supposed to have a wife.
That bag,
you know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to have a wife. I'm kind of like looking at it like, damn, like nobody.
That's what Monique was trying to
like. You look at Stephen A. Smith. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all still running around like y'all 28, 20 years old. Like you're 30 years old. Like, wrap it up. Like,
yeah, nigga, you almost 60. You ain't
nobody's gonna want you. No 22, 23-year-old gonna want you for who you are. You're not that handsome, brother.
They want the bag. That's what it was about. That was her whole play.
Come on, Dad. She probably looked at the nigga in the gym and was like, ew. And then she probably looked at the TV like, oh, that's that nigga?
Yeah, he probably saw him on TV.
He don't look that bad after all.
Listen, what Jay said? He don't know no ugly billionaires?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like if that's what I don't feel like he has to get married. I don't think he should.
Nah, he don't gotta get married.
I don't
like
he
saying settle down.
He said settle down, man. Like it's somebody.
Or even settle down, just be smart.
Yeah.
Be smart. Be transparent and be smart.
I just
that way, you know what I mean? Like he could do what he out here doing, being this old thirsty geezer. But you know, But
you would think that you've done that shit in your prime. Like this nigga he ain't just get money. He ain't just got famous.
No, but I mean, sometimes it's hard to settle down when you
Too
have,
legit to quit.
He
Too
got
legit
money.
to quit.
He
Too
gonna
legit
have
to
I
money.
just feel bad for his brother, man. Sterling Sharpe went into the Hall of Fame this weekend, and that's what he was saying. He was like, I wish the news could have came out afterwards. I was trying to get them to with ESPN firing him and all that. He wanted it to wait till after his brother was inducted to the Hall of Fame.
You think them niggas gonna give you grace, nigga?
Yeah,
you
know
fucked
they
up their money.
Yeah, well, he apologized to his brother.
I
but
know,
his
but
brother
you
was
fucked
like,
up their money. You fucked up ESPN money.
All of this.
Disney money.
Because
Yeah.
he wanted to be thirsty because he couldn't contain himself.
Like he had some shit on
That's
allegedly.
usually a lot of dudes' downfall when they have money like that. Like he
Women.
lost his job.
No, it's not women.
It's just
lack
being
of
thirsty. Yeah,
self-control.
he ain't have
self-control.
Lack of
self-control.
self-control. Because you can have women.
Yeah,
just control yourself and
Control your
not be
bitches.
Yeah, don't mess with the 20-year-old at the gym.
At the gym. That's nasty work.
Like that's just crazy.
at the gym.
Like nothing good was gonna come of that. I don't understand what he thought
I just
was
feel
going
like,
on.
and then the crazy part is like you had people like Monique people were trying
Cat
to
Williams.
tell him. Cat Williams, people were telling
Yeah.
him. That's why like I can't feel bad for him. It's like because you thought it was funny. Like you've said on multiple interviews, like he likes some 19 to on one of the interviews he said 19 to 20 something. He said thank you. He said 19 to 20 something. So my thing is like, I bet you his ass learned now. You know what I mean? Like
Damn, yo, just imagine you won't
I don't feel bad.
Look, you
for
got
him.
like me and him was talking about it earlier yesterday. Like this got to be one of the biggest fumbles.
Yeah,
And his-
definitely one of the biggest
history.
fumbles.
Like the rise and fall was like a roller coaster. It was
And like he was just,
up to the
it ain't
top
like
and
he
he
already
just
had
dropped.
it back. He was just about to get it. I mean, he's not
He's
broke
not
or
broke,
poor or
but-
nothing. But like, it was rumored he was about to get $100 million.
Stephen A. Smith was like, hell no. There's only 100 million nigga up here. It's me.
She got the biggest come up in history.
Yeah, she definitely did.
The biggest
But yeah,
lick.
they never they didn't disclose how much she got.
And
So
you got fired.
people
Nigga, I would
saying
never
they think it's
settle.
like 9 figures. I mean, not 9 figures, 8 figures.
And yo, just to hear him talking on the phone with her, was like, I'm gonna choke you in public. Like what?
Yeah,
That's
like,
what I mean. Like,
how is
that's
that-
how where I mean.
I
he
ain't
was-
trying
it's
kink
lack
shame or
of
nothing, but like,
self-control.
yeah, that's just crazy to
See, I
even be
think-
talking
I
like
think
that to a 20-year-old.
A black guy talking to a black girl is kind of like, people can understand that more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause we know that shit, like, girl. Like, I'm gonna choke the fuck out of you. You hear me? And she likes that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
some
saying?
girls like getting choked during sex, but like to put that in a text message
In a
to a
text.
20-year-old, like that's just weird, man.
Yeah, like I feel like he just wasn't smart about. He didn't move smart for the position he was
Yeah.
in. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he was the only one that had anything to lose. So my thing is,
That's
if
true.
that's what
you have
were,
to act different when you the only one with something to lose.
Yeah, so I felt like when he would, if he has those kinks, all right, you have those kinks, but the way he was texting it and, like we were talking about before, she had videos on. Why does she have any videos on her phone?
He said he had
Exactly.
10 minutes.
Like,
At least
he
the
was
10
just
minutes.
sloppy.
He knows it.
He knew the time. It's 10 minutes.
He knew he had some
video.
Niggas put my work out there. like, yo, put my work out. These niggas, and then I feel like he trying to beat these gay rumors and everything like that. I think he crashing out. I see him on like with Ocho. He crashed out a lot, and he don't even listen to his own advice to get people. But when he told him like, yo, I got a whole 10 minutes. I got a whole 10 minutes. Release the footage.
Oh my God.
Like, what are you doing? You got a bad hip. You got the hip replaced, the knee replaced. What are you doing, bro?
I feel like he just needs to sit down.
At 60 years old, at 55, 59, I'm not saying nobody, I mean, he's still a young man. He's not a young man, but he's still a grown-ass man. Like, you're allowed to have fun, but like, shit, like,
Be smart.
you picked a 21 white girl, like, and when I saw her, I'm like, what?
Like, dude, I don't know. I just feel like he should have knew what it was. She was after your money. You were after one thing. You probably were after sex with her, whatever.
Yeah.
Just keep it real. Like
You should be
just
worried about your
straight
money
up.
24/7. Yo, if I'm that rich, I'm paranoid.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
I need
him.
Especially,
That's
like,
why I
you
said I
don't-
feel like
I'm
She don't got nothing to lose. You the one with everything to lose, so you got to move
I don't
differently.
know how to vet.
Yeah.
that's why I feel like I said ego came into it with him.
Yeah.
Maybe he felt like he had her so under wraps and she was young that he manipulated and she just, she was following his lead. And I think she was smarter than
Or somebody was in her ear.
I mean, she
Yeah.
still had to have a level of intelligence to know who to listen to
Girl.
because she ain't listening to him.
Yeah, I know.
No, somebody probably like, yo, you get a bag. Like, what he did, what?
Yep.
Yeah, he been, girl, you can sue what? You get a cup, what? Ching ching. Whole family change. She ain't here,
Like
baby in it.
she ain't on OnlyFans no more. Like she retired.
I
Like
went to
she
go.
don't
20,
have
was she
to.
like 23 or something?
I went to Charlotte.
Probably
to see
never
her
work again
OnlyFans.
for the rest of her life.
I couldn't even see her OnlyFans no more. She took it down and everything.
Oh, you was subscribed?
I'm trying.
But I don't know. So
Like
that's like I think Shannon was one of those guys that just kind of like felt like when women were trying to tell him about, like Monique, it was like the older women were just hating on the younger women. You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like how a lot of men feel like that's the thing where a lot of older women hate on younger women. Like do y'all feel like that's a thing?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Older women try to fight to be young, stay young.
Yeah, they look at it, but like she thinks she cute. She thinks she look good. Like you
But
hear
at the
that a
same
lot.
time,
But
they fight to be young themselves because
Yeah.
they want to look young. They want to present themselves young for men to be more attractive. So I'm not saying that we're not attracted to older women. I'm attracted to older women too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like they competing with people in their age range and also
the younger one.
the younger one. So that's a fight, where a man don't even have to fight.
But
We actually become, most of the time men are more
More
desirable the
desirable.
older they get.
oh,
they get.
y'all bugging.
No, most of the I'm telling you, most of the time, like men are more desirable.
But there are a
It's-
lot of
yeah.
men that's a lot of men out here that are still trying to be young.
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
Oh,
still
no, we're not saying
no,
no.
no,
We're just
we-
saying.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Yeah, no. We
I thought you
see a
meant
lot
like
of
they
men.
just accepted and
They stuck in their childhood. No,
Yeah.
we know a lot of men still act young. We just saying that men are more desirable because normally as we get older, we have our stuff together more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So men are more desirable the older they get. But it's a lot of older dudes who still be trying to act young, dress young, talk young.
So do you feel like the men, like you said, men are more desirable? You feel like women are less desirable as they get older?
Women tends to like let themselves loose, let themselves go as they get older. It's just natural, just as men, things that men don't have anymore when we're young, like our testosterone drops.
Yeah.
We can't grow muscle that easy anymore. Like our metabolism slows down. A lot of men get fat. I think most older women would prefer a man that's kind of chubby than a fit man. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Most men prefer a woman who's got a nice body, youthful, and it's kind of like showing a person some new things
Yeah.
that they're excited about. Like when somebody already older who they already been there, done that, it's hard to like impress them anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like with a younger person, it's like a adventure a little bit,
And we're not saying that all women are desirable as they get older. It's just that's how society is. The
Yeah.
older women get, the less desirable they become to some
Right.
men.
That's why some women that's why they be like, why wait till you're 30 and 40 want to settle down? They easily settle down when they're younger with an older man because that's the perfect time.
Yeah.
You understand? Instead of you getting in the 40 or 30 something years old and trying to look for a person your age, you're gonna find that. I'm not saying it's not happening, but women are more competitive when it comes to a younger girl, and they kind of chastise men for being with a younger person sometimes, and then also applaud women who date young. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying?
always looked at differently.
It's a double standard.
Mm-hmm.
So like damn if you do, damn if you don't.
It's I think it's more so like it's crazy because like I do agree that um a lot of women are like older women will compete with younger women, right?
Yeah.
They'll compete with them. They try to like dress like them, act like them, listening to the same music and things like that, twerking and shit like that, old as hell
Yeah.
twerking.
Yeah, I
and
hate
things
seeing
on
somebody
socials
50
and
years
stuff.
old twerking. That shit get on my nerves.
Yeah,
though.
so I mean, I do admit that
Now, if you
you do
twerking
see
for
that
your
a
man,
lot.
that's different. Like, you in the house twerking, but you on social media 50-something years old twerking. Come on now.
Yeah, you twerking or like I don't know. I just feel like though, as me, I would consider myself an older woman. Like, like I'm not in my 20s or whatever, right? But
Mm-hmm.
my thing is I'm cool with not competing with younger girls because I feel like younger women have the youth, right? But
Yeah.
the wisdom and the peace that comes with being an old, like an older women that comes
Mm-hmm.
with age is not something I would trade for my youth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not something that I would trade. So it's like, yeah, you're younger. You still have your youth, but as you get older, you have a lot more experience. I always say my 40s is like me living my 20s over.
Yeah.
Like what I should have been doing in my 20s, just living life, having fun, being pouring into myself and those type of
Mm-hmm.
things that you do in your 20s. I feel like now that my daughter's grown and it's just me out here, I feel like that's what I am. I'm like I'm in
Gotcha.
a position of what I should have, like your 40s is just doing your 20s over with experience pretty
Yeah.
much. Like you have experience. I don't know. I don't know. And like even like with the auntie thing, like a lot of women, I seen Jim Jones and Chrissy was out and somebody, I don't know if it was a fan or what, she came up to Jim. She was like, "Oh, I respect you. I love y'all." And she said, "Hey, auntie," to Chrissy. And Chrissy was like, "No, don't call me auntie. Like, don't call me auntie." Like
Yeah,
a
she
lot
don't
of
want-
women
she
don't
yeah, they
like
don't like
that.
it,
A lot
yeah.
of women don't like it. And me personally, I wouldn't be offended by that. Like I think it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I
I
don't
never been called Unc before, but if somebody called me Unc, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, like I don't, and I think I just don't want to. I don't care about being seen as a peer of the 20-year-olds, or if a 20-year-old look at me like I'm an older woman. Like I'm ready for that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'll embrace that. You know what I mean? I'm not running from that.
Man, most young niggas want to hit auntie.
Hello. Listen, let me tell you something.
What?
This is why I don't want to say, like, I know what y'all saying because y'all are men, but as a woman, like, I feel like I'm at an age, and women that are in their 40s, they're at an age where, like, you have the pick of the litter. You
Yeah.
can really, like, go older, younger. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
of course, y'all know because we all around the same age.
Yeah.
So you're at the age where you could date the mom or the daughter.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Well, when I was younger, trust me, auntie just want to fuck me. She didn't want my little immature ass. She didn't want to date me. She like, boy, I just want this and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different niggas. When we young, we immature, bro.
Yeah.
Like we come over, he's gonna squeeze the ass or grab a titty and shit like that. You know, she want to have a conversation. Nah, we're not about to do this, auntie. I'm not your man.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But so this is my thing too. It's like, so and to say that is like more so like I don't think I don't know. I'm not knocking nobody, an older woman being in a relationship with a younger man, but I'm just saying that to say like it does make you feel good to be like, oh, okay, I still got it. Like, if
Yeah.
a younger guy, not to say that you will entertain it or you won't, whether you entertain it or not,
More
but
friends
it's
for you,
just
huh?
shut up, Tay. But yeah, no, it just lets you know, okay, you still got it, But
I guess everybody want to get
But
that
it is-
reassurance that you still got it.
Yeah.
yeah, of course. You mean to tell me that if you don't see some little young chick, 26, 27-year-old, she be like, oh, how old are you?
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
you're looking good. You're a little older for me, but I just want to let you know, you
I
still
never say
got
that.
it. Huh?
They never say that.
They just look at you and that's it.
No, they be like, nah.
No. He said they just look at you. Nah.
Oh, see, I'm married. I got a ring, so they just look at me.
They could look. No, I'm saying, I know they want you. They know you can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah.
And then you're like older, and you got the little gray and all that stuff. It's like ding ding. But I'm not like Shannon Sharpe. I can control myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Do you feel like that's like just like even women getting older? That's kind of like what Mike was saying, like how society put certain
like stigmas
on women, or certain, and society creates a lot of expectations, unrealistic,
especially now with social media. Like everybody,
expectations.
you got Wawa chicks with BBLs, and like you used to only see plastic surgery with like rich people. Like you never, like when we were growing up, you didn't just see a regular chick on the street with a BBL or a facelift and all that stuff. Like now you see it everywhere.
I think that's more of, you know how the girls we have the ridiculous BBLs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think that's a mental illness right there.
That's what I always said too. That's like
it's like it's like going and get a tattoo, right? And when they reveal it to you, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be like, what the fuck? I'm mad, right? But if you like, yo, this shit hard, like, you like, the nigga look like you like, hard. Like, like he's like he just started, like he a rookie, you know? And they go and get that, and they look
be
crazy.
showing it off like it looks good, but you know that they know it
like,
looks
I got
bad.
tattoos that I got in the projects, like, and I'm like, damn, I want to get them like, removed and get them done over. Because when I was in a project, this shit was hard.
Yeah.
The nigga with the jailhouse needle.
Yep.
In the project, we used to sit on the couch. I forgot his name.
I got one.
We used to sit on the couch. It'd be like 10 of us, all getting tattoos.
I got mine done in the barbershop.
Used to be in that bitch for hours. My niggas, like, we all get like tattoos and all that stuff like that. But now I got older, I'm like, what the fuck? I fucked myself up. I got some bad tattoos. But no.
I only got one.
I always said, you try to live up to society expectation, you always going to fail.
Bro, I saw a video the other day. This chick, I want to say it was Walmart. She had a BBL, just got the surgery done. She had, I don't know what that rapping and shit that they have called. She couldn't sit down. So she gets to her car, the cops is waiting. They arrested her like, yo, you got a BBL, but you stealing out of Walmart or something. Like people got their priorities wrong.
No, you heard about the Dubai porta potty?
No, what?
Oh, chicks going out there getting shit on and stuff.
Dubai porta potty.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I didn't know that's what that was.
I went down a rabbit hole.
That's crazy.
I went down a rabbit hole, and when I get down the rabbit hole, I'm gone, bro. I am for hours. Like, you know, your girl be like, he ain't pick up his phone. He probably cheating. And they say, no, nigga.
Yeah, he on YouTube.
I'm trying to solve this mystery. And you interrupted.
You're a mess.
Yo, you know what you know about beavers?
You know about beavers?
Mm-hmm.
They build dams and everything like that.
Yeah.
Little cute. Right? These little motherfuckers are fucking ruthless, bro.
Beavers?
Yes, yo. They are a fucking menace to the ecosystem. Like, I'm watching a video and I went down a fucking rabbit hole on these niggas, right? So it's this country, right? It was like a lot of flooding and stuff like that. So they needed to bring some beavers in, right? So they flew in like 50 beavers, dams. Right? To build the dams to stop the flooding and stuff like that. I don't know word by word, right? So I'm like, damn, that's cool. But these beavers, they have multiplied like 20,000 now, right? And not only 20,000, where they at, it's only them, so it's no predators. So most beavers, they just stay in one location and they build the dams. And while beavers build dams and stuff like that, they don't like the sound of water.
Okay.
Anytime there's a sound of water, they stop it. So they build dams. But anyway, where they at, it's these trees, right? But these trees been around and they like historic trees, right? They've been around forever. It's like these niggas cleared about 200 trees a year, bro.
What?
Not only is no predators, they go up in the mountains now and fucked up the mountains, so now they can't stop it.
Ah.
So they out of control.
They out of control. So now they got hunting them. They hunting. Just imagine. Because they wouldn't grow that much if they was in the habitat where
Yeah,
it was
where they
predators
supposed to
like
be,
that.
yeah.
But there's nobody to fuck with them. Dog.
They didn't think that shit
That's
all the way
crazy,
through.
yeah.
I'm like, yo, these niggas is fucking up the ecosystem. All the trees are gone.
They ain't realize it's
they
trees
like, we can't
there.
stop this shit.
Where they was gonna get the wood from? They had to go to the
Nigga.
trees to get it.
Yo, this forest got so many fucking trees. Like, they like, yo, it's gonna fuck up the whole ecosystem if we don't stop this shit. But they can't stop it, so they got people coming and hunting them down from.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Anyway, oh no, man. I mean, fuck the beavers, man.
Oh my God.
What were you talking about?
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think we was going back to the topic of unrealistic, like societal expectations? What do you think about kids? Like, do you feel like
I think people put a lot of pressure on somebody, honestly.
to have
I tell somebody, your kids are going to change everything about you and your relationship.
yes.
And you don't understand that
I think
pressure.
we glorify kids. Like,
You get that you get that 1 year or 2 years when they're kids, when they need you and everything like that. After that, it's like, nigga, I'm in my room.
Yeah.
iPad, nigga. Like, I gotta force you to take a shower. I gotta force you to eat. You change your attitude. I gotta deal with your mood swings. I gotta deal with homework. I gotta deal with daycare. I gotta deal with camp, trips, your kid.
Yeah.
Oh, don't talk about the birthday parties.
the birthday
yeah,
parties.
Everybody got a damn
It's
birthday.
always something going on in
Yeah, it's
school that
always-
they
Oh, my
need money
God.
for.
Takes up your time, your life. You're getting older faster. You're stressed out. Yo,
And then you know what's a fact that
went in.
I feel like that was birth control for you right
Nah,
there.
it's called-
No,
called-
you know with I feel like I don't know, maybe I wasn't listening, but I never like something I wasn't ready for having an older child. It's like it gets like I felt like when my daughter was young, I always felt like it would be easier as she got older.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you don't realize that when your kids start to get more freedom and be more
start
liberated,
worrying.
you worry
You're around
more
friends.
around them than when they're kids, because when they're kids, they only do what you allow them to do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But then once they go out and they can think and they're adults, you worry so much more about them. Like I feel like kids are something that I think obviously a blessing and but I think we glorify kids. You know what I mean? Having kids, a lot of people, even if you're in a fucked up situation, it's always just like a congratulations thing where I would say having kids is probably the biggest financial setback you could ever have in your life. Like
Especially if you have it with the wrong person.
yeah, but even if y'all are good parents and like are taking care of kids, like
Definitely
just
financial
think about
impact.
the financial setback of having a kid.
Well, that's why we only have one. I'm dead
Right?
serious.
Yeah,
Like if like she don't want any more kids, I mean it's a lot.
yeah, it is.
Now
a
if
lot.
I had the money to where it's like you don't have to work, like if she didn't have to work or something like that, and I could take care of the house, then I could have got more
Yeah.
kids. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
love kids.
I mean,
I don't want to change nothing.
It's a
in the
lot,
world,
man.
but if I knew what I knew back then, which we all don't know. So
yeah,
but just the fact that to get up and just go, the freedom of that,
yes,
yeah,
the freedom of I only got to feed myself tonight.
yeah,
Only got to buy one plane ticket.
yeah.
I only got to get one bedroom or studio apartment.
yeah.
hmm
You know, like that.
Or God forbid you just happen to be fall off and be a
Be a
bum
bum.
and live.
Yeah.
You only
Like-
worried
like
about
one
you.
person,
Just
Yeah.
him. But like, it does two things, three things. Some people run away, deadbeats. It either get you on your grind,
hmm
and you know what I'm saying, and you hustle, or it fills a void
Yeah,
of something that you lost in your life, and it brings you like some type of happiness and peace. You know, you ever see like grandparents, if they was a bad parent,
Oh, they try to make it up with the grandkids.
They become really good
They
grandparents.
become very good
Yep. Yeah, you see that a lot.
You see that because they fill in a void or something like that. Or I felt like when I was young and the trauma and abuse that I got from my father and the neglect I got from my mom, I wanted kids because I wanted to show love. I wanted to give love. I wanted to show like I could break that cycle. I can be there and, just all types of other stuff. But yeah, I know my mom worked 3 jobs and stuff like that. I know she was like, fuck. And my mom had this when she was like 18, 19.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
my parents had me young too. They had me at 17.
Yeah, so just imagine at 18, 19, raising kids. I had my first one, I was 27. I'm still young, but I'm still like wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You're never ready. You're never ready. Even if you're ready, you're gonna be late.
Yeah, you're never ready until you start doing it.
Actually in it.
And it's like with kids, you gotta make you gotta make all your decisions based around your kids. Like I picked where I live because of the school system.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything my kid factors into every decision I make.
And you just hope that they grow up to be something, it don't gotta be nothing. No scholar here or the president. Yeah. As long as they make good choices and they're happy and they're not asking me for shit.
I mean, and that's the thing too. Like, I feel like just like what Tay was saying, like, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like we encourage people to have kids too much. Even when people are vocal about not wanting kids, they're like, oh, that's just because you're selfish, or oh, you'll never know real love until you like as if it's a bad thing, or like I only had one, so. What I heard a lot was, well, when you gonna have another one? Well, when you gonna have another one? I hear
that a lot too.
Oh, when you gonna have another one? She's old enough to help you now. Like when she got to like 10.
That's not her job.
Yeah, that's not her job. That's first of all. But it is a thing where I don't know why society just pushes kids on women all the time. Or
like women aren't women if they don't have kids. Like everybody don't want kids.
Yeah, and a lot of times it'll come from the actual like parents.
Yeah.
Like your parents will be like, well, when you going to give me a grandbaby? You know what I mean? Sometimes that'll come from the, or when you going to get married or, and not everybody's meant to get married. But I think if you don't want to follow like the norm of society, like standards, like you don't want to get married, you don't want to have kids, it's always like a backlash that comes with it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think everybody should get married. If you're a person that that you like to just be for yourself and you don't want to share your time and energy and you enjoy being single, don't get married. Like I think that's the worst thing you could do.
I think you should have like some time to yourself. I think even with relationships, like we talked about it before, having some time before you get into a relationship. I know when I had my son, the relationship prior to that, it was more so, I don't know, I learned a lot from that relationship. And I said to my baby mother, I was like, let's not get into a relationship. That's this date, and we'll figure it out when the time is right. And I thought that was the best choice.
That's responsible.
That's the best idea. And I'm glad I chose that because it wasn't no pressure on her. It wasn't no pressure on me to stop talking to this person, stop talking to that person. I think I was talking to another person or so, but you kind of weed out, like you say, like you could find out, like, oh, I like talking to this person more. I like being around this person more. You start to weed out. You start to feel like, it's pushing the right direction. Like this is the person I want to be with.
Yeah.
So I think like you should need to have some time to figure that out because rushing to have kids, man, like it's probably one of the biggest mistakes you can do.
Yes.
Definitely.
Especially if you're not. If you don't know that person.
Yeah, and then if you're just not emotionally ready, like if you still haven't lived life, I had a baby young. So, Mike could tell you I was a club hopper. Like I love to be out in the clubs. But once I had a kid, I stopped. I didn't. Oh, actually, I'm lying. It took me a while to stop. She was at,
Joe.
Yeah, I know. I would say once she was like 3, she was 3 years old, but she was young enough to not remember me going out every weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had a whole village. You know what I mean? I had aunts. My sister was of babysitting age. I had little cousins. I just had a whole village. And I think because I, had her young, like I'm done raising kids, like I still have a lot of life left. I'm young. I can still, I ain't that young, but I still have a lot of life left. And like even now, like when I see women in their 40s having kids, right? Another society expectations. When you're like 40 having kids and you see a woman and she's in her 40s pregnant, I feel like society looks at them the way they looked at me when I was a teenager and I was pregnant.
Like
it's
you too old to be having kids.
Yeah,
like,
they'll look at them like you too old to be having kids, where it was like with me, it was like you're too young to be having kids.
Yeah.
So I feel like because,
But you don't even know their circumstances.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They could be
saying.
financially in a better place than they would have been if they did it when they was like 25 or 30.
Yeah. But one thing I will say, and I don't want to get backlash for this, but I do kind of feel bad. I do kind of feel bad when I see women that had kids and they raise their kids and then they start over at this age. I'm not saying that, is wrong or they are to pity, but
What is it called?
What?
When they start over, it's a
They got a name for it?
Yes.
I don't know the term, but I ain't never heard no term for it.
No, I never heard it either.
I just heard starting all over.
Yeah. Yeah, but
You know what I'm talking about, Hov?
You might be thinking of empty nesters, like when the kids are gone.
yeah.
Yeah, you might be thinking of empty nesters.
No, not that. It's a term. For
When
it.
you start over.
When you start over, like when they wait till like the kid like damn near 17, 18, or like damn you.
And then they start over.
I forgot it's a term for it.
Yeah, but I feel like
I'm never doing that.
you're always going to like. I feel like it's your. I do feel like they are. I'm that now. I'm not saying that their experience isn't great because they're having their own great experience. Probably because there's so many pros that come with having a kid late in life. There's you're financially stable. Maybe
Right.
you're probably in a more committed relationship. Maybe you won't have to raise a kid if you raise your kid by yourself when you were younger, being a single mother. Maybe now that you're older, there's all types of pros to being a mother late in life. But I do feel like that's all you will ever be is a mom. Like you'll be a mom and a wife. That's it. Like
You talking
you
about it's the
never,
older,
huh?
the older
When they're older, it's like you never get to really experience.
you don't
not
know that.
Some women,
Huh?
You don't
some
know
women want that though.
You never know. They might
But
travel.
how
They might
would you-
live life before they even.
No, but y'all saying, but the example that I just gave, like me, like if I was to have started over young, like years ago, and have a little kid now, how do they not know that that's what they want? What I'm saying is they never get to experience it because if you
Oh,
raise
you're
your
talking about that's
kid
the
and
only
you go
thing,
back to
40.
being a mom and you
Yeah.
start it over again, you never get to experience just being a person. You get what I'm saying? You never just get to experience yourself getting up and not having to cater to
I see what you're
someone.
Yeah.
Getting up and not having to.
Some people just they okay with that. Some people want to be moms and want to
Yeah.
raise kids, and
but
stuff
they
like
don't
that.
have anything to
people-
compare it to, is what I'm saying. It's like they don't have anything to compare it to.
Well, that's what we tell me. Some society's expectation. Like I guess you got to go with your own flow.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
have women that don't want to go out clubbing. They don't want to go out and do stuff. Like they really just want to be a wife and a mother. Like some women are like that.
Yes.
Then you have some women who just don't want kids at all or don't want to
But
get
at
married.
40 years old, I mean, not saying that you never had kids. At 40 years old, you've been a mom and you're starting over. I'm not saying that is wrong, and I'm
Might
not
feel-
saying
No, I'm
that
saying
they
anything
might
about
miss
it.
it.
I'm not
Might
being
feel in the void
judgy.
of having
Yeah,
a
they
baby
might
in the
miss it.
house. And it's something with a baby
I
in the
think-
house that does stuff. Like my baby is.
I think a lot of
15,
times it's you
16
just
months.
caught up.
17 months.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
it.
You know what I
I ain't gonna
mean?
lie.
You
I'm
don't
probably
want
going
to-
when my daughter get older enough to move out the house. I'm probably going to cry, yo.
Of course.
I'm going to miss her being in the house.
Not only that, like, what do you do? It's like when a person comes. What do they call it? When a person goes to jail and they come.
Oh, keep going back.
No, when a person goes to institutionalized.
Oh, okay,
And they
gotcha.
come home and they're still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like you literally don't know what to do as yourself because for 18 years for the 18 years, you've been having to get somebody up for school, take them to school. You've been like, you really don't know what to do with yourself. And that's why I'm saying, like, you don't know who you are as a parent because you've always did what you had to do for your child.
Yeah.
So now that you're not in that situation, it puts you in a position to have to figure out what does Mike like to do, because now you have this time where you don't have somebody else to worry about. You just said you moved and picked your house based off of having a child and what neighborhood in the school system that you wanted to put your child in. So when you don't have that, you are
then
forced to kind of you can move. You're 100% true. You know, in your own moving on your own time, pouring into yourself and doing those things.
But do you stop being a parent?
You never stop being a parent.
Stop being a parent.
No,
Shit,
but
Jen said when Kay go to college, we get in a second house. We move. We have a house wherever she going to school at.
My kids. I'm moving far away from them little niggas.
No, it's definitely.
I gotta be near my baby, man.
It's definitely. I think it's easy for y'all to say because y'all kids are younger, but I'm gonna tell you, like, you do get to a point when your kids go away, or even if they go to college, even if you move into that city, you get to a point where you have to figure out what you like to do because so much has been surrounded of what you had to do.
I think I got it worse though. Like, my kids are 5 years apart. So
yeah, true.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not like back to back, 5 years apart. I still got another 5 years for the next one to go, for the next one to go. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm gonna be fine. When the last one leave, trust me, I'm leaving, going the opposite way.
Yeah.
I guess it's different for us because we both only have one kid.
Yeah, we got
so
one
it's probably
kid.
different for us. Yeah,
it's just even it don't matter how when that last child, if it's your youngest child. You have been doing something for years. You have been having this person to worry about, these people or person to worry about. You're always going to worry about them. But catering to them, having to take them somewhere, or just them coming home every night or whatever, you don't you won't realize it till
that's where grandkids come.
True.
But that's a ways. I mean, with your kid, you know,
no. You said you had yours young, right?
Yeah. No, my I had my daughter at 17. My daughter's 24.
I'm punching the first nigga I see come to the house.
I told her I'm gonna show up with the guns like on Bad Boys.
What?
It was first time she bring a boy to the house. I'm gonna show up to the door with a gun like on Martin and Will Smith on Bad Boys.
Yeah.
I heard listen. About that clip though. That shit was funny. Like behind the scenes, like that was a real, like, homie didn't even know. It wasn't even supposed to went like that.
Oh, yeah?
That's why he was looking like that. Like that.
I ain't know that.
But, you think, we're talking about, like, society and expectations. You think that, I guess the old expectation when people saying you got to go to college, you got to do this, you think that kind of blocked or hinder people from being great when they was younger? You ever see somebody like, damn, yo, you could have went this, you're a good artist, like you can draw, you know what I mean? But they never tapped into it, or their mom or their dad didn't push them towards that. They push them to basketball and football, and most of these athletes got like talents, you know, other than you know, playing ball or anything like that. We were talking about it earlier, like especially as a musician or anything like that, people don't see a growth in that. Like, only a handful of people, you know what I mean? That's a diamond in the rough make it out, you know? So they don't really push you to be, get in your artistic bag. You know, they tell you, oh, you got to go to college. You got to get a degree. Get yourself in debt, you know? Just become, so what society says you're supposed to be. And I think with a lot of these young kids now, they're tapping into something that we wish we could tap in. That's sometimes like a little jealousy there.
Yeah, because we didn't have the like, technology and all that stuff when we was younger.
You know, I would have straight A's if I had the shit that they had.
Yeah.
We had to go to the library.
Yeah.
Now they got
we had no computer.
GPT
I got a computer.
College.
My phone is a computer.
Exactly.
You know
so
what I mean?
It should be no failing kids in school right now. Everybody should have straight A's. And but what I'm saying is, it's kind of like, damn, yo, like, just imagine how far I would have been if I could use technology the way people use it now. Back then,
Yeah.
it was hard. Like I used to have a production company, so I used to shoot videos and commercials and stuff like that. You talking about big tapes, big cameras.
Bruh, I was rapping in the 90s. Yo, we used to go to the studio. We had reel-to-reel tapes. We had tapes.
Exactly.
Like, it wasn't digital. There was no digital. There was no Pro
and
Tools.
look how fast you could have put your songs out on YouTube or SoundCloud. All the stuff that was available. Now, if you was a rapper and I had my camera like I had back in the day, and we was able to produce and ship out the same day, the next day, I'm editing this out there, and we could go viral or whatever the case may be, and build your own fan base. Like, they tools that I'm kind of jealous of, but I'm using it now because with our generation, we adapted to everything. We are the first people that had the internet, the iPad, the iPhone, the whatever, you know. So we lived through that generation. I'm not having nothing black and white TV, the color TV, like
Yeah, the big back TVs,
I know.
Not the big back sit on top of the old TV.
Yeah.
That like, come on, bro.
The floor,
like,
you talking about the floor model?
Yeah, the floor model. Like, that shit just got...
That shit turned into a dresser when it didn't work no more.
And then when you get it off the carpet, it's like the fucking carpet is...
Yeah.
It's embedded in it. So I think, like, when my kids is like, even with like religion and stuff like that. Oh, shout out to my man Terrence. He had called me, talk about the podcast. I was telling Mike about it, and he's a pastor. He got a church in Delaware.
This is your friend?
Yes, Delaware. No, I don't have it off top. I'm gonna plug it before I leave.
He's a pastor.
Yes, he's like our age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what I was saying to him, I was like, it wasn't no offense to you. I wasn't even thinking about you. I think it's called Spring Church. Yeah, I think it's called Spring Church. And he's a young, and he's motivating the youth, you know, to get into church and helping the community, stuff like that. And I say, yo, that's what we respect. That's why I want to see stuff like that. I don't want to see people give me, and not do nothing with the community and stuff like that. So we talking about the old heads of the churches, the old churches, the churches that don't, because you know when you growing up and you was going to church, the pastor was your mom age.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The pastor was your mom age. Like, the choir was your mom age. You might have some kids in there and stuff like that, but to see somebody like you and it's more captivating. You could really identify with that person. So I said, you know, kudos to him. I like what he's doing. It's not no shot at him. It's no shot at nobody's religion. So I just want to say that. I don't want to offend nobody. Because we were talking about how the church was scammers and stuff last podcast. And they are.
I'm about to say, come on now.
No,
I don't care if you're...
No, it's some churches
we said
that
some. We ain't say all.
I know. Like, I want to shout out to Spring Church.
Yeah, shout out.
My man Terrence in Delaware.
Church,
and he's a... yes, anyway. But,
he said that.
No, I forgot to plug that in on him. But
I'm gonna get on the Lord's good side.
Shut up. I need all the blessings.
Right.
But now we was talking about like the unrealistic society expectations.
Yeah, but we was pushed to do stuff that we didn't want to do when you was younger. You know, going to church and sign up for these programs.
School.
Yeah, just let me create, Mom. Like, let me write my rhymes. Let me.
Yeah. You have to nurture your kids' talents.
Yeah.
They like, oh, let them do that little dance. Do that dance. Oh, that nigga doing moonwalk and everything. Like, look at him. You know, when he's doing that shit. Yeah. I remember I was rapping back when I was younger, and my mom, I had some talent show, I had to sell tickets and stuff. And I was like, Mom, can you buy some tickets? And she was like, well, I need to hear a song before. Like, one of my cousins, my aunt, and them like that. And like, for real, I rapped in front of her, and she just like laughing and everything like that. And she bought some tickets and stuff like that. But Mom was very supportive of me. And but I just think nowadays we got to give the children, the kids, opportunity to
they have a lot more options.
Adapt to what they they have a lot of options.
Yep.
These niggas make more money than we busting our ass at work. These little niggas on
streaming.
And it's crazy
talk
because
about Roblox.
Right.
Yeah.
Doing coding, young as hell.
Yep. Yeah, my daughter got coding. Take coding class.
Like, what? A lot of them. Like, I'm around a lot of younger kids of the younger generation. I would say in their early 20s, I would say 19 to 20s. And a lot of them, I think people call them lazy, but I think they just kind of look at the way society is and they just feel like they don't want to work
Yeah.
their whole life to their 65 to retire and then,
and they're not lazy.
buy
The
a
world
more,
is just different now.
yeah, because I was talking to this young girl and she was like, yeah, well, like my parents work and they've worked for like the mom still works. And she's like, yeah, they've worked all their life. She was like, but they're older. She was like, I don't want to be their age working.
Yeah.
And then she was like, and the fact that they have a house, I think the family they sold I don't know. They sold a house and now this house that they're living in, the house was paid off. They bought a new house. And she was like, I don't know why we just didn't live in the old house. I feel like now they have to work harder to keep this new house. So I'm like, I don't think she's lazy. I just think the way they look at us is like the world is different and they just don't, I just think I think a lot of us are just waking up and being like, okay, this shit's a scam.
Yeah. Yeah,
this shit is a scam. But they just got hip to it earlier.
Yeah, well, with technology, a lot of stuff is available now.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know none of this growing up because like to do a book report, you had to go to the library and stuff.
Yeah.
Like now, information is there for us. Something happens in New Orleans, we know right away as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
We had to watch the news to see what was going on before.
Too much information sometimes.
Yeah.
At least I think kids are so
overstimulated.
Yeah, man. I get overstimulated looking at shit sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm always overstimulated.
So yeah, so sometimes I'm laying in the bed, I'm like, yo, this is too much information. And sometimes it be bullshit. And I'm telling my son one time, and my son, when he was younger, this little nigga used to cry, like, at the game or something like that. And he was like, oh my God. I was like, boy, that's not real. Like, this is not real. Don't read them comments and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I'm afraid of. Like,
Yeah.
He said that stuff is not real.
No, you see the nigga named Trey off of Instagram. He do like these skits. It's just him, man, but he makes like skits as another person or whatever like that. And he like this guy called his phone and he's like, yeah, man, you want to pull up to this party later on tonight? He was like, oh yeah, what's up? Where the party at? He's like, whenever you ready. He was like, it's on Twitch. He was like, yeah, the guy I follow, he just need 2,000 followers and he wants to go to the party. We gonna watch him go to the party.
Like, oh God.
He was like, yeah, he need 2,000 subs so we go to the party. He gonna bag bad bitch. He's like, yo, so we gonna watch him? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, don't you gotta pay for subs? He said, yeah, but he gonna go to the party, so we gonna watch him go to the party. I'm like,
so
yo,
weird.
what?
Yeah.
What are you? What? Like,
That is crazy.
niggas is crazy. I don't want my kid like that.
Nah.
Take your ass to the party.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
go to the club.
I mean, you got people sitting around watching people eat. Smack. That's weird. Mukbangs, you know what I mean?
That's what that is?
When they sit around and just watch, they just record themselves eating stuff and they making noise and
So like ASMR?
Oh, the two guys, the girl and the guy got fat when they started. They was young, they was small. And
everybody does
the
it.
seafood, like the
seafood
black
boil.
girl, she big as fuck. All that iodine in it.
Yeah,
all that iodine in it.
Be lovely or something like that. Yeah, the cholesterol. You know, I don't know. Like it's just crazy. It's just a different world.
Yeah,
literally.
Yo, if I see B Simone, bro,
B Simone. Oh
my
my gosh.
I'm just like, yo, you annoying.
What made you just bring me? Why be Simone catching the strike?
I just be random shit on my mind sometimes. I just want to be. Yo, she popped up on my timeline yesterday. It made me mad. So mad I watched her.
Oh God.
Like she's like, honey, I got money, honey. I got like shit, money. I got money. I ain't never said it was broke, honey. I'm like, you did, bitch. You did, so you was broke.
I don't know nothing about her outside of Wildin' Out when I used to watch Wildin' Out.
She said she never said she was broke.
I never said I was broke, honey. I just said I was him. I'm like, oh no, nah, you was broke.
Yeah, I mean. I don't know. You think that humbled her and her standards for like the men? Remember before she was like she gotta have a man that was
I would never fuck.
No, speaking of standards, like we saw that clip when a chick talking about she want like how realistic of how much should a man spend on a wedding ring?
Ooh.
The chick said 500,000. Then the other girl was like 30 to 50,000.
10. No, 10. No, I gotta be more than 10,000. 30, 40, 50, 60. And then one girl said 500. She said, I don't know how much a ring costs. What is like 500,000? Like you,
crazy.
You're never gonna get married. Then she said, then he asked her, like, what would you?
What is the man gonna get buying a ring that expensive?
Like, a good mother. Support your dreams and your.
So basically, I ain't getting shit.
He like really. And I like the way he didn't go in. He let them talk. He was like, I'm gonna upload this shit. Like I'm.
So do y'all think like the ring isn't important, or it should just be like
my marriage is not important?
What the fuck is a ring?
I think
that shit don't mean nothing. Like
why wrong man? It's like,
I got rings all day.
Because women, I feel like women who expect a crazy big ring, they do that just to show off to other women.
You know, weddings are for women, not for men.
Listen, I'm not a materialistic person, right?
Mm-hmm.
At all. Like, I'm not a name brand whore or nothing like that. But when it comes to my wedding ring, I want you to go to my mother. Like, I've had this conversation before. I want you to go to my mom. Like, my mom knows I want a nice chunky ring. That's it.
Why?
Now, what do you mean why? Because I feel like if that's the only thing that I have to wear every single day. And if I have to wear every single day.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
A ring? You don't wear your wedding ring every day?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, you're supposed to wear your wedding ring every day.
If it's lab diamonds, you wouldn't care? You wouldn't even know.
Okay, so listen.
Wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to.
What's the nigga that switched?
Ocho Cinco?
No, Gilbert's Arenas. I think he bought the girl.
Oh yeah.
His
it was like a $400,000 ring or something.
So they got back together. He got back together. Just switched the ring for lab diamonds.
But guess what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm not going to take it somewhere and get it. I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't know.
Soon that relationship over. Right down Atlantic Avenue.
Pacific. No, but I'm saying I wouldn't know. But if I have to wear something every day, I want to genuinely like it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to. Like if a woman don't care about the ring, or she likes small rings, she likes whatever. Me personally, my personal taste, I would want a big ring. So my thing is, if I'm going to wear it every day, I want something that I actually am going to like and not pretend that I like.
If I buy a woman a ring for a wedding, I want a Rolex.
What do you mean you're getting a ring too?
I don't want a ring. I want a Rolex.
Oh, you have to wear a ring.
No, the fuck I don't. I'm gonna get it tatted.
No. You ain't ready to get married then.
Yo, why? Yo, see, that's what I'm saying. Society, old traditions and expectations.
A watch?
I wear a watch every day. I don't want to wear a ring. I don't like rings.
Yeah, I'm not a jewelry person either, but I wear my ring every day. But
a nice watch.
I'm not a jewelry person.
So she don't have to wear a ring either.
It's not a deal breaker for me. I'm not gonna we over. Like you gonna cheat regardless if with a ring or without a ring. Like,
the ring ain't gonna matter.
The ring ain't gonna make a nigga want you even more. The rings make wedding bands for men is like a pussy killer.
It's a magnet.
It's a magnet.
I remember, oh my gosh. I remember me and Keita, I had started wearing this fake wedding ring when I would go out. Right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had. So she wanted one. She was like, oh, I like that. So we were at Kmart Shopping Center, and the guy, I was like, I'll take you to the guy. He's selling rings in the parking lot.
Bro, man. Hustle man.
Hustle man, yeah.
So he comes to the car. She's like, oh, I like this one. She's like, oh, I like this one. So she gets the ring. I mean, it's gigantic. I mean, it's beautiful though, but I don't know.
Delusional.
So we go out that night, and she has it on, and these two guys come over or whatever. And the two guys come over, and she has the ring on, and she's like, no, I'm married. And he's like, you married in her hands. You know how when women get their nails done, or if they got a new ring, they kind of be doing their hair in an unnatural position. So she had her hand like wide open on her thigh and like stretched out, her finger stretched out on her thigh. And she was like, yeah, I'm married. And she like pointed at her finger, but the ring didn't like fit because it wasn't like a fitting. So it was like the diamond was laid to the side. So when he looked down, he said, that shit ain't real. Oh my God. When I tell you we was crying. He hit on her all night. He did not respect that ring at all. I was like, girl, I think it's a little too big.
You don't get your hustle man ring out of it.
I was cracking up. I was like, I still remember like just looking down in that shit just being laid to the side.
I just think you should get a ring that's affordable to you, to what you could get.
Whatever makes you happy, man. I'd rather take that money and put it on a house.
Yeah, same thing with big weddings. Like people spending $50,000, $60,000 on a wedding and live in an apartment. Y'all could take that and put that down on a house.
So, niggas really go to the.
Yeah, I want a nice ring.
I want to get into the that shit. Like, I want to get to Nicki Minaj real quick. Can we talk about Nicki? Did we talk about Nicki?
No.
You got talking to the mic, man. Yeah, we ain't talking about Nicki yet. So, I didn't see the story. Y'all was telling me about it. So y'all want to get into that?
I'll get into it real quick. Nicki Minaj crashed out again.
Apparently, she going at everybody with Rock Nation.
I don't know what's going on with Nicki, and I'm gonna put it like this because I hate to call her a black woman crazy, because we don't know everything like that. But I think sometimes how she go about things, I don't know if it's clickbaity or if she's like out the loop, or she want the attention, or she's not relevant. I think Nicki Minaj is relevant, but she's not like top tier anymore. She's not like a Cardi B or a Meg. Well, I think Cardi is bigger than all of them right now.
I just think she's not putting music out.
That's what I'm saying. I think she's
not there.
That's what I'm saying. So it's got to be something behind the scene where it's like something's going on. I think with the Rock Nation, with the title deal and everything like that. But for her to crash out on Dez Bryant and say what she said allegedly, she has for entertainment purpose. That's what she kept saying. But for a woman to disrespect a man, I think that's kind of like fucked up, because if he says something or do something, it's like it's frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? He's getting in trouble. He look like he's crazy. But for her to crash out and say the things they say, like you beat your mother ass, your grandfather raped your mother and shit like that, it's like, yo, she be going too far.
Yeah, and like, so I don't know, had nothing to do with
nothing.
Yeah, like then, what her issue is.
And then she's like putting her husband out there. Yo, her husband, like, why me? Like why? She's always throwing this nigga out to fight.
He always getting astray.
Yeah, he's always catching astray. And he looks goofy when he does it, because remember that time he was sat outside looking for Offset? He was outside a hotel, and Offset wasn't even at the hotel with him and his goons and like that. But I'm like, yo, you just came home from jail. Not only you came home from jail, you got a rap sheet saying that you was a PDF file.
Yeah, she said I think they said the guy. What's his name? Dez said something about that.
He said, "Yo,"
and then she said, "Oh, something that he was accused of and was cleared of. He was cleared of, like basically."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he did or didn't, but I'm just saying the way everybody look at Mr. Petty.
That's how
That's what. It's not going to change.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? People going to run with the lie. People going to run with the lie. Don't give a fuck. The truth is out there, but I would like, yo, keep my name out of it, babe. You know what I mean? I just came home. I'm trying to make some deals and everything like that. And every time I turn around, she said, I'll put up $10 million for my husband will whip your ass. I don't know her husband like that. I don't know if he's big, tall, but from the pictures.
I just showing right here, he 5'8", 165. Dez, they said 6'3", 225.
Athletic. Probably with top 5 wide receiver in the league. Probably could still go out there and play right now. You got this nigga not matched up right. Like, you got to match nigga up in the weight classes. Like, get a nigga like Wayne or something like that to fight him. But not no goddamn athlete, bro. That nigga got stamina. that nigga could run a fucking
That nigga
40,
probably still in shape too.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Yeah, she's. I don't know.
Yeah, she crashing out. Whatever her
crashing
issue
out.
with
Like, I
Rock
love
Nation
Nicki,
is,
yo. I don't want no beef with the barbers. I love Nicki, dog.
like it
I
shouldn't
love
spill
Nicki.
over to Dez Bryant. Like,
Yo, it's sometimes you gotta respect. Yo, women get to say certain things that niggas can't, man. That's why I look up to.
I feel like men say those things. They say disrespectful stuff to women all the time. That's why I don't even think it's just a woman. Men say disrespectful stuff to women all the time. But I will say, whatever. But I just think Nicki's problem is Nicki doesn't know that Nicki is Nicki Minaj. Like, she doesn't
No, she
live
knows.
in. I don't feel like she lives in. I think she, when it comes to like her talking about her rap skills, when people compare her to Cardi, you kind of hear it a little bit. But for the most part, it's like her and Cardi. Like, I wouldn't be sitting up there beefing with people and clapping with people in the comments and doing all that. Like, I don't know. I feel like once you get to a certain level, it's just certain shit you just don't entertain and certain shit you don't do. And even if you're going to stoop to that level, you don't make it public. You move
sometimes you gotta
a little
close your
bit
phone,
different.
man.
If you feel like you want to come at this man a certain way, don't talk about it on social media. Just make it happen or whatever you're going to do. But that arguing back and forth and lashing out and always arguing with people on socials, I don't know. I kind of think it takes away from, like, I think you become more of a social media personality versus somebody like just stand on, like, you don't want to be known for being messy on socials. You know what I mean?
Tracy, just say it.
What?
Just say it.
Say what?
She on dust.
She on what?
She on dust.
You think so? I wasn't going to say. That's not what I was going to
Tracy.
say.
This is a drug. This is like a drug addict. Yo, we seen this shit in our family before. Dog.
A lot of people were saying it.
Like,
I mean,
nigga,
I don't
like,
know.
Yeah, they said she's
Yo,
on
dog,
drugs.
They
she's
saying
on
she-
something, bro.
She playing in with her nose. That's what they
Like-
were saying. But I don't know.
Dez didn't say nothing to this woman, bro. Nothing. He was talking about Jerry Jones, and she just decided, was like
Just because he's affiliated with Rock Nation, he ain't even an athlete anymore.
you're affiliated
She
with
got a hit
PDF file.
list.
Look, I love Nicki, man. I had a big crush on Nicki. I still do. Got a big crush on Nicki.
And I always just say that about her and Cardi. Like, I feel like they don't know. Like, they move like they still regular
they
people.
insecure.
You know what I
They
mean?
insecure women.
Yeah.
Like, they insecure. Like, you
Yeah.
can understand. Like,
You gotta change the way you move.
you don't like the way somebody say anything because you have some insecurities going on. Nicki had ran the rap game for 10 years? At
Yeah.
one point?
She was,
Like, it was nobody fucking with Nicki.
she's
I
she's
still
probably
don't think
still the
it
biggest
nobody-
female rapper ever.
Yes, Cardi not fucking with her. Cardi got one
No.
album. And it's been 7 years. And she's relevant. Cardi more like a social media star to me. I don't look at it as a rapper.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm
that.
saying. Like, you see
But
social
you gotta
media.
keep relevant. I think keeping yourself
She
relevant.
has features, though. She's always on
Yeah,
features.
but
so.
she needs a writer. She needs a lot of things. And at this point, most people are looking for fame more than work on their craft. You know, don't you notice people
they look for the shortcuts? Yeah,
back in the day, if you was an artist, right? That's why I commend Beyonce. Beyonce really loved the art
Yeah.
of making music and performing. These niggas, that's why they don't go nowhere. That's why they don't go far in the music industry, because they don't think I gotta build my craft. I gotta get better. I want to look at Drake.
yeah. They
Drake,
just want to get money
Drake,
real quick, and that's
right.
it.
Nobody wants to put the work in no more.
Yeah,
They want to make a hit song, get the money, and live on social media as they still balling.
they want
know-
the attention and
I
the
know
fame
one
more than
thing.
the money.
About income. It come in and it goes out. If you ain't got nothing to keep coming in, it's gonna go out and nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you're doing music or you're doing any type of artistry, longevity, building your fan base and like that, I think that's what makes you one of the greats. But most of these kids don't want to be great anymore. They want to be Instagram stars
Yeah,
or
they want
social
the
media
attention
stars.
and the
They want
fame.
to look like
Mm-hmm.
it. They want to act like it. But when it comes to put the work in, going to the studio all night,
Mm-hmm.
going on the road, promoting, because everything's about, you do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Nobody's putting the work in anymore. But Nicki Minaj, she gotta stay
She's always
relevant
on
some way.
because
She gotta stay relevant somehow.
it's like if you look at Beyonce, you don't know nothing about Beyonce. Nothing about this woman's life. But I think that's part of like the mystique, and like I think that's part of like it's like why people wanna. I'm not saying Nicki always gonna sell, Cardi always gonna sell, people always gonna buy their shit. But it's more so like if we see you all the time on social media, you dropping an album, it's kind of like it's not really building up that excitement as opposed to like we rarely hear from you and now you're putting out an album. Like look at Rihanna.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting and waiting and waiting on Rihanna's album because you don't really see her putting out anything. Yeah, she's doing her beauty line and everything like that. But I'm talking about as far as social media, she's busy being a mother and
Some people don't want it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why
she built what she built. Some people just it's hard to get up and go.
They
into
built
the
that
studio.
anticipation.
When you work for $100 million and you gotta get up and go in the studio, you gotta deal with writers, you gotta go on the road. People are just tired. And I heard people saying like it's not fun. Remember Noe was talking about that?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I don't want to perform no more.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's
You
a
have
lot
to
of work.
practice
It's a lot
it.
of traveling. It's a lot of dealing with vendors, dealing with promoters, dealing with your money, dealing with paying this person, that person. You know, you're sick, you're tired, you're hungry. You want to go home, lay in your bed. You're on the road all day. You don't see how you got a big-ass mansion.
That you never see.
You never see.
Yeah.
What you going to say? I'm a homebody. I think it was Lotto, one of those songs, rappers. They was like, I got this big-ass house. I love being in my house. Summer Walker. She said it. She like, I love
But she
my
got
house.
social anxiety too.
I think that's cap.
Huh? You think so?
This girl was a stripper.
She was?
Yes.
Well, why she be acting like that?
Because that's what, when people was doing that anxiety, that depression thing back in the day, everybody capitalizing on that. I got
Yeah, but
depression.
I'm talking about when people go to her show, she's like weird. She acts weird. They said I was talking to somebody that went to the Chris Brown concert and they
Maybe
said
she
she
need to
came
perform
out
naked.
and she was just like sitting there. They was like she was boring to watch. I'm saying like she don't have stage presence. I love her too. Like
I think
she's
she
a
is
great
so
singer.
gorgeous. I think she is so sexy.
I
think
just
she got
don't.
a nice body.
Yeah.
Listen, summer. It's about to be winter soon. I know you're gonna need somebody to cuddle up with.
She mess with
I ain't
me.
talk, you talk to Fat Joe. I don't say nothing.
I
say nothing.
Stop! Come on,
Fat Joe and
this
Uma.
Fat
Uma,
Joe-
I ain't say nothing. When I'm talking to Summer, hush it up.
God. Oh my God. Me and Fat Joe,
Listen,
like
when
y'all
time
gonna let
coming,
go of that
I know
shit.
you're gonna be in New Jersey sometime in the winter. When you be in Jersey, pull up.
I think she's pregnant.
No, don't say that because I ain't seen nothing.
He said, don't say that.
I'm telling you, I think she's pregnant.
Yo, my man found out Rihanna was pregnant. Yo, he done with her. Yo, my man used to love Rihanna. When he found out she was pregnant, he be like, man, I don't fuck with that bitch.
Yeah.
like she cares.
Yeah. Like nigga showed on you.
Like he cut her
You know
off.
what's so funny? I remember having this conversation years ago with my ex. And she was like, I don't take you serious because you would never date. I forgot who it was. I think it was, it's crazy, Angela Lee off of the Breakfast Club. I used to have a crush on her.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
But, so she was like, boy, she don't want you. And I was like,
I could see her messing with a regular.
that's what I'm just saying. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what be fucked up? If I do fuck with her. Now what you gonna say? Like, don't doubt my skills. Don't doubt that because I'm with you, I can't get a Beyonce or Rihanna. I'm just not in the tax bracket, baby. Let me get that money and see how I act.
You said you could pull Remy.
Who?
You.
Off the
Remy
cuff,
different.
You.
off the muscle,
Ah.
nigga. In this, you hear me?
You don't
She
know
fuck
that.
with Pat. Yo, come on, yo.
Remy seemed like she easy to pull.
Yes, look at
What?
her, nigga. Look
Why
at
are y'all
Yeah.
saying this?
Easy to block, whatever that nigga name
I don't
is.
think so.
The block cap, nigga, fucking with me? Hell
Y'all
no.
act like Pat. I said what I said about Pat, but he's a solid dude.
what?
Yeah.
He got street cred. He's an OG. Like,
do
don't.
No, I
Really?
just think Remy's
I
a
mean,
clown. I just think
how-
like any dude can
She's
pull
a
her.
clown?
Yeah, I just think she a clown.
What?
Like any dude can pull her.
How can you say all these things about Pat and then she's
Yo.
with Pat, but then you
I'm
say
gonna wrap
Remy's
this up. but-
then you say Remy's easy to pull, but Pat was with her.
Well, now that we got more information now.
How?
Pat, pull up.
Oh my
Papoose
God,
in a
y'all
position.
just love the bash
Papoose in
women.
a position right now.
No. I'm just saying, like, I thought she was solid. I thought she was
She
all that too.
is solid.
No, she's not, nigga.
Why isn't she
Nah,
solid?
you know why she ain't solid?
Y'all just be talking. That's the thing. Like she didn't. She
Nah, no,
she was. Remy was just as solid as Pat.
Nah, Remy
like,
did what any nigga that come home from jail does.
What?
I just feel like
He's-
if Easy the Block Captain can pull her, any regular nigga can
She
pull her.
came outside. She saw all the niggas on her. And she looked at Pat. And it's like, damn, nigga, I can't just throw the nigga away because niggas gonna look at me crazy. It's like, I just want a nigga.
Now, we don't know what
You
was going on
don't
in that
know because
relationship.
Pat.
I'm just talking
and
shit.
Pat
We don't
did his
really
thing
know.
too when
Yeah.
she was locked
And
up.
nigga be talking all this shit, yo,
So,
Remy
like,
gonna
As he
clap the
should.
bitch, Remy gonna clap her. Listen, Remy ain't going back to jail. And one thing for sure, Remy ain't fucking with no fucking Carissa Shields. I'm gonna let you know right now, I got my money, everybody money in this motherfucking house on Carissa.
But see, this is my thing. Men be trying to act like they don't see what's going on with Clarissa and Pap, and that's what makes me mad.
I don't see nothing. I see love. I see black love.
Man, that girl ain't never had a real boyfriend.
That's why
and
she
you
in
can
love with
tell.
that nigga.
Yeah, you can tell. We know.
Exactly.
I mean, we know that.
So
You
what?
could tell.
When we
And
talking
that's-
about a younger woman looking
She's
to
a
an older
clown
man,
too. Clarissa Shields is a clown
you gonna say
too.
it to her face.
I will knock her out, bro.
Man,
you got
I
I
know
don't
you.
care about-
I know you
Yo,
lying.
welcome to the cool. Yo,
I don't
thank
care
you for
about
tuning
none
to
of
the
her
cool
training,
table.
bro.
I'm saying
I don't care about that
train.
train. Like
Yo,
Layla Ali in her prime probably could beat me.
Clarissa
Shields
she
can't
will
beat me,
rock
bro.
you
Right,
across the
Clarissa
bucket.
Shields?
You bugging. She
Hey,
cannot
yo,
beat me,
yo,
dog.
I'm tired.
Oh my God, this
Clarissa
girl,
Shields can't beat me.
she's a train. She trains
I
with
don't
men.
care.
She spars with
I'm
men.
not.
And
This
she
is
got knocked out
delusional
when
as-
she was sparring with that dude too.
She spars
With a
with
professional
men.
boxer.
A professional. Mike,
Listen, man.
She got knocked
You're
out by a professional
delusional.
boxer, bro.
it does not take anything
She
from
takes
you.
a lot of punches.
Yes, that she gives out a lot.
Yeah, but I'm talking
She
about
takes a lot of
fighting.
punches. You
don't
just
want
said
to
it.
throw
Gloves.
10. No, she,
All I need is one.
Oh my God. You just said she takes a lot of punches.
Yeah, but with gloves on is what I'm saying.
we're going to leave this one out. 'Cause
Professionals.
I'm not even listening to I'm
so
not even
you kind
hearing
of
you.
just making
Bruh, she
our
can't-
point.
she
She
can't
takes
beat
a
me.
lot of punches. You
With
think one
gloves
good
on.
punch
You see
you
our
gonna
last
knock
fight,
her
the
out?
bitch
You
was
don't, when
running.
you don't have gloves on, one punch can knock you
No,
out.
them gloves hurt.
No, not. But that is the reason they wear gloves. It
No.
cushions the punch.
No, but it still hurts.
She's fast.
Because people be
She
getting
has
knocked out left and
speed.
right.
I
They didn't
box,
have-
bro. That
Technique.
shit hurts.
I know
She
it. I'm
has-
not saying it don't hurt.
So guess what? If she gonna hit you with that punch and knock you out, just imagine without a glove.
Without a
Bruh,
glove,
Clarissa can't beat.
it's crazy.
Hey, Ho, what you think?
She got speed and technique. This ain't like some chick down the street.
Clarissa Shields
Huh?
can't beat me. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight her, but I don't think she can beat me.
If I grab her up, right, and like, take her to the ground, I got a better chance. You talking about? I probably got a better chance with her because I got some skills. I know how to fight.
I know
how to
how to
box.
fight too.
professional?
No, I know how to
I never
box.
fought
I used to
professional,
box.
though.
Oh, you used to box?
Yeah, so I know how to fight, but I'm not saying I beat her. I'm gonna grab her. I'm bigger than her. I'm gonna like.
He was trying to
Yes,
kiss
I'm
her.
No, before you,
Distract her.
okay, she be on me. And listen, she gonna fall in love with me. Hey, Pat.
No, I
bitch
don't
went
know.
from-
Pap's not no slouch either because I seen Pat been in the ring boxing and everything too.
But they say he knocked out easy.
Easy.
Easy saying he ain't get knocked out, so we don't really know what happened.
Yeah, but just stop acting like y'all don't see that man got a meal ticket and he's.
All right, nigga. Didn't that white girl get a meal ticket earlier?
Yes, they both got meal tickets.
Hey, yo, listen. Love who you love, man. And guess what? And then Remy was kicking this nigga back in. Oh, you sold your jewelry. Not anymore.
Yeah, kept calling them palm poos.
Pawn.
Pawn and poos. I mean, cause they was getting disrespectful to her. Like, was she supposed to not say nothing?
I think that whole situation is crazy.
I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't be taking
That's
it to
mad
social
immature.
media.
Like, they
but
too
I
old for
think
that
they
shit.
both of them went to social media. Pat went on social media. Remy went on social media. I just feel like they both solid people, and I think they just got caught up in the whole. Now, Clarissa Shields,
some
she
clown
lives
shit.
on social media.
That's clown behavior. Like you shouldn't be putting your personal business out there. Like we shouldn't know what's going on in your marriage.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying, man. Price of social media, man. You can lose it all or you can win it all.
Yep.
All right, guys. We're going to wrap this up. I like this, man. Last podcast was good, too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the shorter pods.
Shorter
Yeah.
pods
We
is
get to the
good.
topics. Keep it moving.
Yeah, man, we gonna keep it like this. I like the hour and 30, hour 40. Gets a good listening. I was at work dying off this shit, bro. Like, y'all niggas had me dying.
Yeah, I usually listen at work too.
I listen to some at work, but then I'll watch it on YouTube.
Next pod we talk about is AI killing creativity.
Yeah.
And then we got what? Couples? No, we got into
Now
everything, right?
we got into everything.
Yeah.
Well, not number 5, but we can talk about that next time.
Yeah, man. We'll catch y'all on episode 14.
Wait.
No, I saying next week we'll be on 14.
Okay. I was supposed to say, wait. Damn.
Yeah, we moving up.
Yo, so if you ever think about giving up, try tomorrow.
In my bag now,
Tomorrow
in
come.
my bag now.
Try the next week.
What the fuck is that sound?
We out.
What the fuck is that sound? Brought the Mac out, nigga sat down. I got shit I never had now. I can brag now. Got my bitch a Louis bag now. She can brag now. Brought my bitch a Birkin bag now. She a brag now. Now I'm sitting in a club in a different bag now. Baby, when I pick it up, you gon' put that ass down. Tell him you don't give a fuck, baby, spin that ass round. Tell her DJ turn it up. What the fuck is that sound? Ayy, boogie with the hoodie and it's always foreign. Yeah, I know she like my style, them other niggas boring. When I pull up, big ol' skirt, that's a foreign. When I pull up on a red light, they don't want it. Yeah, on it, 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 yeah, on it.
It's the cool table. It's the cool table with Tay, Tracy, and Mike. Pull up a seat.